See anything yet?
Not yet. Nothing, Pop.
Somebody coming, quick!
I see you. No, you don't, you horrible little children. Quick, in the car, go on. That's it. Go on. Larkin? Was that you with a gun?
Me, Sir George? No. No, I've got ear trouble. I wouldn't shoot a gun with ear trouble, sir, would I?
Some children put up those ducks, I'm sure of it. Couple of girls, look like yours.
No, couldn't be mine, sir, no. No, mine are all at home doing their homework. No, you probably saw gypsy kids.
I haven't seen any gypsies about.
Oh, well, that's the thing, though, isn't it? You don't see them until you see them.
There's some sense in that, I suppose.
Well, they're like shadows, aren't they? Probably halfway across the county by now.
Never have happened when I had a gamekeeper.
No, exactly. Oh, by the way, Sir George, have you thought any more about my offer for Bluff Court?
You know what you can do with your offer, Mr. Larkin.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Doesn't seem to make much sense, though.
Oh, yes, it does. Because some of us have a feeling for history.
Pretty backward-looking history, if you ask me.
The past usually is. Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir. Hello, Sidney Larkin. Yes. He's here about. Good. Listen, I wonder if we could have a sort of a chat. Right. Right? Oh.
Someone's happy.
Hmm? Oh, God bless us, Ma. Got every right to be happy, ain't he, eh? Wouldn't you be happy if you were marrying the prettiest girl in Kent? Well, prettiest girl in the country.
Yeah. Mind you look funny if I married her, wouldn't it?
Well, prettiest girl bar one.
No, don't you get me all excited. I don't know where to stop.
Well, thank God for that, that's what I say. Well.
Why do your face look like a badger?
Huh? Oh. Yeah, Ma. I've been thinking about Charlie and Mariette, you know. Well, now they're properly engaged and that, seems a bit cruel leaving Charlie in that bedroom at the top.
Right, he stays there. I'm not having an unmarried couple sharing a bed in this house.
We do?
I know. We've got children. I know what I mean.
Well, I mean, look at it. It's a bit of a white elephant, isn't it? You can't afford to live in it because you can't afford to pay for it.
I know that. Trying to tell my husband is like meeting head, brick wall.
Yeah. I bet Hitler felt the same about us.
George was a hurricane pilot, you know.
No, I didn't know. Was he really? Oh, we certainly owe them a debt.
I wish you hadn't mentioned that word.
Where is he, by the way, Sir George?
At home. North Lodge. You really would knock the place down if I could get George to sell?
Oh, yeah. Well, nobody would buy it, would they?
Unless they had pots of money. Cost a fortune just to keep it dry in the winter.
Mm.
Hate English winters. Ah, both hate English winters. At least we agree on that.
It's an extraordinary coincidence, that, Lady Mary. That really is. Now, where is that page?
You take the time.
Hmm? Yeah. ever since Mr. Charlton came. Ma still takes the mirror for her horoscope. But, that's it, here we are. Take a look at that.
Spain?
Right there. That's where we'll have our bungalow. Facing west. We have the evening sun on the river.
I still can't believe it. A few weeks ago, I was a junior tax inspector. I lived in digs. I didn't have anyone. Now I've got you. Now I'm...
You still do it, don't you?
Do what?
You suddenly go all serious. What is it?
Love seeketh not itself to please, nor for itself takes any care. I must talk to Pop.
Seriously?
Yes. Not now, though.
$2,000 or $3,000 for a villa.
Plus the swimming pool. Also got a nice sandy beach, other side of the garden wall. I mean, it's a bargain.
If we get a fair price for Bluff Court.
Fair's my middle name.
I must say, it's a very attractive idea. Huh? But now I have to make it attractive to George.
You will. You will.
Oh, I wish I shared your confidence. You're not married to him.
No.
I'm running out of ammo with my Hurricane pilot.
Lady Mary, a woman is like a flower in the sun. Bright, open, beautiful. What man could resist such a flower in winter sunshine?
Two more spoons, Mrs. Hall. I need glucose at a time like this.
Bad news, Mr. Shell.
Lunacy, Mrs. Hall. This is Mr. Charlton's letter of resignation. More to life than working as a wage slave in a dusty Inland Revenue office. Decided, therefore, to opt for a more simple, open-air sort of life. And please send on my P45 to the above address.
Open-air life.
Waffle, all of it. He's taken leave of his senses.
Who'd have thought it of Mr. Charlton?
He's thrown up a career in the Inland Revenue for a woman.
Oh, I thought brought his ma.
Yeah, look at the sleeves.
True.
Oh, that's nice. That's very pretty.
Oh.
Are you really? Well, that's perfect, isn't it? Jolly good. Now, hands up all those who want some crisps.
Camera must go, Peter. Go on, go on, go on. Oh, Charlie boy. Oh, Charlie, just a man. Give the camera this, will you? Where's Mariette?
She's looking at wedding catalogues with Ma. I felt superfluous. Oh.
Right. That's it, out the shed there.
Pop, could I have a word?
Of course you can. Far away, old boy, far away.
I'm going to marry your daughter.
Yeah?
Thanks, Pop.
All right, kids, go on, off you go now.
I've got to be able to look after her.
Well, you'll do that, all right? Of course you will.
Yes, but how? What are my prospects? I've already chucked in my position with the Inland Revenue.
Well, a damn good job, too, if you ask me. That income tax, you know, it's nothing more than legal robbery.
Yes, but it was a job. I've got a little saved up, but that won't last long.
What about the strawberry picking? I mean, you earn more on that strawberry picking lot than you ever earn on that income tax. Hang on a minute. What did you say just now? Did you say catalogues?
3 of them.
Well, we'll see about that. Oh, yeah. I'm not having no daughter of mine getting married wearing something out of a catalogue.
It'd be so much cheaper like this.
Exactly, that's my point. I'm not having no wedding on the cheap. It's going to be nothing but the very best for you two. I mean, Marriott's going to look like a queen and you're going to look like an empress.
I'd say.
Money, no object.
But how can it be no object? What about Bluff Court if you get a chance to buy it?
Look, I'll meet the price. Don't you worry about that, Ma. I'll sell off a bit of surplus. The main thing is for you two to get the right dresses.
I mean, going up London, Damages, Derry and Tom's, maybe even Selfridges.
That's right. Nothing but the best.
You are a lovely man.
How are the twins?
I don't think it is twins now.
Huh? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Boy or a girl, it will be perfect.
Ha! Listen to this one. Pleasing half-timbered elevations hung under a tiled roof with original Oasthouse garage. The place looks more like a hen coop. Liars and scoundrels, house agents, all of them. You tell them the sort of residence you want, and what do they show you? Manor houses like matchboxes and so-called country mansions that turn out to be disused workhouses or mental homes.
Oh, we'll find something, Sunbeam. I'm sure it'll all dovetail.
All one wants is a house with some class to it.
I think I've lost another ounce or two. I'll know in a moment when I go on the scale.
It's no use phoning up from London and talking to those damned agents. We've got to go and stay in the country for a few days.
Oh, there goes my diet.
I've arranged to take some time off from the city. We'll choose a spot, find a hotel, and see if the local people can't put us onto something.
Here you are. Take these. Calm down. As I said, it's bound to dovetail.
Thanks, Pinky. In the country, we won't need pills.
Oh, I can't wait. Good night, Sunbeam.
I'm terribly sorry.
Well, I never.
Since you were going to London anyway, I thought I'd come along too and collect a few things from home.
Lovely.
I thought home was your digs and mates go.
Weekly pied-à-terre for work. Most of my stuff's in Harrow with Aunt Bridget.
Well, let's make the tea.
Marble Arch Hotel. Lovely.
Marble Arch?
Ages since we've had tea there. Titchy little sandwiches, but lovely cream cakes on a stand.
Isn't it rather expensive?
Oh, we don't pay. I've got purse fixed as that.
Who?
Pop's older brother. We'll go to Dickens and Jones first.
You've been very mysterious, Cedric. I haven't seen you for weeks.
It's just that I've been busy changing my address, Aunt Bridget.
Why ever so? I thought you liked your landlady.
Oh, yes, I do. Just that I've moved on to a farm. Well, sort of small holding. Then up he rose and twitched his mantle blue. Tomorrow to fresh woods and pastures new.
There's a girl in it somewhere, isn't there?
Yes. Her name's Marriott Larkin, and we're going to be married. As soon as we set a date, you're invited, of course.
Just forget your troubles and learn to say tomorrow is a lovely day.
You're taking that one, are you?
Definitely.
You really are smitten. Falsetto mush. Now, who could that be? 2 visitors in one day.
Mrs. Thorpe?
Yes.
My name is Shell, Brian Shell. Your nephew, Mr. Charlton, wrote to me giving this address.
May I ask what you've called about, Mr. Shell?
A somewhat serious matter, Mrs. Thorpe. I'm Mr. Charlton's immediate superior with the Inland Revenue.
Oh.
But my visit is made in a spirit of conciliation and, may I say, as your nephew's mentor.
Conciliation?
Is Mr. Charlton by any chance at home? Might I have a word with him?
Yes, he is in, as a matter of fact. You're in luck.
And so, I believe, may he be.
Cedric? There's a Mr. Shell to see you. Oh, I expect he's in the garden. Excuse me. Cedric? Cedric? Are you there, Cedric?
So that's my adventure. What about the dress?
Oh, hopeless. We've walked ourselves off and found nothing we like. Here comes Perce now. Hello, Perce, how are you?
Hello, nice to see you. Marriott?
Uncle Perce, this is Charlie. We're going to be married.
Wonderful, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
Look forward to the wedding invite. You and Sid splashing out for the big day then?
Well, you know Pop. Haven't named the day yet. Just as well. It's a waste of time. I can't find anything. There's just nothing in the shops.
Shops? You don't want no wedding gear for no shops.
Titchy sandwiches, like I said, hardly a mouthful. From where, then?
Specially made.
What, royalty, you mean?
Don't be daft. The Countess Chernikov.
Countess?
She's done dressmaking for royalty no time.
Well, she's a countess, Perce. What's she doing dressmaking?
White Russian. Old title, no money. She's a housekeeper in the hotel. And a very good friend of mine.
Whoever put the idea of Spain into your head?
Nobody. Just occurred to me. If we were to sell the court, we could live here so much more cheaply. Get a gardener, even.
Could do with a gardener.
How we could buy a winter place in Spain for pennies.
Can you pick up the home service in Spain?
I'm sure you can. Come and sit down with me, George. Let me pour you a nice, cool glass of lemonade.
Here we are. Right. Now, get that round your tonsils.
Even by your standards, Larkin, you're like a dog with two tails.
Well, just the prospect of a little deal, General, you know what I mean?
You don't mean Bluff Court, by any chance?
Oh, I see. The old jungle drums have been beaten already, have they?
Well, just a rumour or two. You're a clever fellow, Larkin. You're very good health.
Yeah, there's mud in your eye.
I believe a decent bottle of wine in Spain costs practically nothing.
Really?
Think of it. No more cold winter evenings. No more smoke coming down the chimney. No more hot water bottles. No more flannelette nightgowns.
You always wear flannelette nightgowns.
I wouldn't in Spain. Remember our last winter sunshine?
I mean, our honeymoon in the West Indies. We saw the test match in Bridgeton.
Remember what I wore then?
We didn't actually wear anything. Good God.
I tell to you this. If my good friend Parsifal Larkins wishes it to be, it will be. And for such a beauty. I was beautiful once.
Oh, I think you still are.
Oh, Lapochka.
There'll be 4 bridesmaids and me.
You, Mrs. Larkins. You. I see you in lilac.
I had thought of salmon pink.
Oh, no, out of the question. For your complexion, which is greatly to be admired, as well as to your daughter's, lilac. For the bride, of course, white, like snow. What says the groom?
I think we're very lucky to have found you, Countess.
Oh. Parsifal and I are fondest friends. We go out together, you understand.
Oh, all like that, them Larkins.
Have you really made dresses for the royal family?
Big secret. But I nod the head. So, first I make designs, I make drawings, we choose, and then I make you the most beautiful bride to the year. And now we have some tea.
Oh, I've never seen tea made like that.
It's a samovar.
Oh. I suppose she knows what she's doing.
Come in. Well, just don't stand there, man. Get on with it.
Oh, very good, sir.
Did you bring cucumber and smoked salmon sandwiches?
As you requested, madam.
And the pastries?
Certainly, sir. And lapsang souchong.
Oh, good.
Afternoon tea charged to the room, sir.
Of course, Fanshawe. And, Mrs. Fanshawe.
Indeed. Would you care to initial this, madam?
No, come here. I'll do it.
Oh, thank you very much indeed, sir. Madam?
Tea.
So, you look at sketches. Which you prefer? The one with the lace or the plain silk, which emphasizes the figure?
Brings tears to your eyes just looking at them. I think I like the lace best. What do you think, Charlie?
Like Ma, I think they're both stunning.
Ah, Parsifal. Parsifal, which of those should she wear to her wedding day?
This is a Larkin, he wouldn't know.
Well, I've taken more of an interest since I met Natasha. That one.
Ah, the bride's own choice. So, dresses are all decided. Women and children will look beautiful.
Tea break, Percy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can deal with it and all. Please have it with your bunions, room service. Mind you, your season goings on, that's for sure.
What, room service?
Fun and frolics in the afternoon, Flo, you know.
Sounds disgusting, Percy. Tell me more.
Well, I've just taken tea up to a so-called married couple. Major and Mrs. Fanshawe. No disguising what they were up to. You know, and he has the cheek to give me a fruppy bit tip.
And is that the best double room that you have?
We are a listed building. The only list I can see is in the floor.
Oh, do let's take it for a few days, Sunbeam. It'd be so good to get things zipped up.
All right, we'll take it. Send the bags up.
The wife will do that. Like a drink in the meantime.
Just a fruit juice for me, Sunbeam.
And I'll have a double gin and tonic. I need fortifying before driving around in circles, peering over hedges.
Oh, house hunting, are you?
That's the idea. We want a country residence.
Quite large.
A domain with extensive grounds.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I must just...
Early, General.
What naughty.
What?
You weren't listening. You were eavesdropping.
I know, just blessed with good hearing, Edith.
You're up to something.
Edith. Now, when do I ever get up to anything?
Best man. I hadn't thought about a best man.
Well, you have to have one, Charlie.
Montgomery?
He's too young.
Pop, then.
He's giving me away. He can't do both.
Giving you away.
I just said that.
To me?
Who knows what milk mixture gave the newly born spring hare?
Hello, Sidney Larkin.
Is that beer coming, or do I have to go and pick the hops myself?
Sorry, Ma. Phone call.
Tar.
Here you go.
Russian tea out them samovars doesn't half give you a thirst. Oh, it's better. Fancy Uncle Purse knowing a countess.
Yeah, well, he's a bit like me, and he first makes friends easily.
Especially female ones.
Paid off, though, didn't it, eh? Making a friend of Lady Bluff Gore.
Is that her on the phone?
No, that was Sir George.
Oh.
He's agreed to sell me Bluff Court.
7,000.
Knock down price, Charlie boy. And talking of knocking down, I've got news for you two. That is where your bungalow's going to come from.
Oh, Pop!
Yeah.
Wonderful!
Full of first-class materials, that is. Course, you'll have all modern stuff inside, nice Californian kitchen suite and all that, eh? What do you say?
Well, Pop, that's a most generous offer. If it really has got to be pulled down. Except...
Oh, Charlie boy, there's always an except with you. Except what?
Well, what about the rest of the money to buy Bluff Court? We're talking about thousands of pounds.
Listen, you two. Come with me. Right, thousands you want. Thousands we got. What's all this? This army surplus, isn't it? We got hundreds of great coats, battle dress blouses, 300 pairs of army boots, army blankets, great big thick ones too. There's a man at Maidstone wants them for the Nigerian army.
But it's hot there.
Not at night, it's not.
You're an amazing man, Pop.
Yeah. Well, I'm a natural. You stay with me, Charlie boy. What with this lot and the copper wiring from the minesweeper next door? Well, it's got to be worth, what, £5,000? Well, my name is Harold Macmillan. Have a cigar, Charlie boy. Go on, you two. Off you go.
I don't know why you took that. You don't even smoke.
I'm in a whirl, Mariette. So many things going on.
Well, let's not think about them for a bit, eh?
Nope. Let's not. Let's just sit here and watch the sunset.
Charlie?
Hmm?
That's east. That's not a sunset.
Shot myself in the foot good and proper there, didn't I?
Chucking lighted matches about.
Could have sworn it was out. Should have used my lighter.
Bit late now. That's the end of our bungalow.
You can't buy Bluff Court now. Go to a building society and get a mortgage.
Mortgage?
It's the obvious solution. Borrow the money.
We've never borrowed. You make enemies borrowing.
Not from a building society, Ma.
Why should a building society want to lend me money? I mean, what's in it for them?
Interest.
Why are they interested in Pop?
No. You pay interest, Ma. It's they lend you the money to buy Bluff Court, and you repay them so much a month plus interest.
Oh, I don't know. I've never had much truck with banks and building societies. There's always catches, isn't there?
Well, let Charlie have a try, Pop. I mean, he's ever so clever at things like this. Will you be back in time for the cricket?
I'll do my best. If I'm late, you could take my stuff over to the green for me, couldn't you?
Yeah. I wonder if Pop will play the way he's feeling.
It might do him good. It's odd. My suit feels tight.
You filled out. What are my pyjamas doing up here?
They're the ones you lent me the first night I stayed.
I know that. But what are they doing under your pillow?
Because I sleep with them. Silly, aren't I?
No, you're not. I love you.
Blimey, Primrose, is that yours?
Yes. Don't look.
Right? What? All right, girl.
What about some buttons?
Aye.
Lots of buttons, millions of buttons, but they're all black.
Aye. Must have belonged to a black watch then, eh? Oh. Hello, me old firework.
Had to drive over, my sweet. Heard about the fire. Shattering. Awfully sorry.
Well, just one of those things.
My poor angel. Anything I could do?
No, thank you, Angela, nothing.
Will you get insurance?
No, didn't carry no insurance, did I?
Oh, damnable bad luck. Foul.
Oh, well, can't be helped. Fancy a snifter?
Love to, but I'm picking up the Brigadier. Taking him shopping for a hat. He's umpiring at the Vickers cricket game. Are you playing Poppet?
Oh, yes. I completely forgot all about it.
Oh, be a hero. Blast a few boundaries. Feel a lot better.
Yeah. It's very kind of you, you know, to help the Brigadier. He's been a lot lonelier since his sister died.
Happy to buck him up.
You're a toff, you are. You're upper crust.
Me?
Yes.
Shriek.
Hey. There is something that you could help me with, actually.
Well, name it, darling one.
Well, there's a couple staying at the Hare and Hound by the name of Jeroboam. Right, city gent and his lady wife. Because she calls him something, and he calls her Pinky. Yes!
Get up, Pop! Scintillating! You know, he can manage to run in them leggings. And that codpiece and his trousers. Oh, essential equipment. Raffish.
Old Larkin's got his eye. Yes. Don't do that.
Come on! One more for your 50!
Isaac!
Shame!
He's taking it out on me because I bought his house. Should have offered him a lower price.
Bad luck, Pop.
Listen, a bowler's all right. It's the umpire you've got to watch. Go on, good luck.
This is how I've always imagined country life. Blissful weather, the whack of leather on willow.
Nothing quite like it.
Yes, well, tell us more about this house.
Bluff Court is next to Mr. Larkin's farm.
A farmer?
Mixed farming. I mean, he mixes farming with other things.
If he's only just bought Bluff Court, why is he selling?
I'm not saying he is, and I'm not saying he's not.
Well, what's he like, this Mr. Larkin?
Decent sort. A lamb, really.
Simple, you mean?
It dovetails, doesn't it? Simple lives, simple people. No need to be clever in the country, you see.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
Hello there.
Oh. I do.
Shame you were out.
Yeah.
Unjustly. I heard about the fire when I got back from London this morning. I'm so sorry. That was cruel luck, too.
Just an outbuilding, lost a bit of junk, that's all.
I was just wondering if there was anything I could do.
That's very nice of Mrs. Perigo, but no real harm done.
Corin, please.
awful, really. Here we are, next door neighbours, and I hardly see anything of you. What I mean is, if there's ever anything you want, anything I can do, don't hesitate to call round, will you?
Sure. Thank you.
You may be a will-o'-the-wisp, but I'll pin you down one day, see if I don't.
Enjoy the rest of the match.
Ah, there you are, Lambkin. I think I've got the Jeroboams dribbling with anticipation, as you asked.
I knew I could rely on you, my little firework.
There's a great haul for you, eh? Oh. Yeah, look at the sweep of that. Well, it's baronial, isn't it? Eh? That's the only word for it is baronial.
Oh, I adore it.
It's nice little fireplace. Yeah, it's nice. Nice in that.
Look!
Oh, yeah. Well, that's unique. Do you know I had a bloke from Birmingham? He offered me £1,000 for that skylight.
Good gracious! How old is the house, Mr. Larkin?
Well, it's old. Yeah, it's old. Yeah, it's Georgian or Tudor or something. It was definitely 15th century. Yeah. Oh, look, if you'd just like to have a look at this.
As I said, simple.
In the dining room.
Is there a study?
Is there a study? Is there a study? Follow me.
Oh, look!
This is the master's study.
Panelling's impressive.
Impressive's not the word. You talk about fumed oak. Fumed oak wasn't thought of when this was made.
It all dovetails.
Something I want to show you. Come this way.
How many rooms did you say?
Oh, 15. Might be 20.
Good gracious.
You have an account with this society, Mr. Charlton.
That's right. I've been with you for quite a long time.
Well, that's a good start. We like to do what we can for our savers. So, you're inquiring about a mortgage on the Bluff Court estate,
£5,000, to be exact. I'm told that shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, no. I don't know who told you that, Mr. Charlton. There are certain hoops to go through. Some of them easier than others.
Will it take long?
Well, in my case, I only have to pick up the phone and call head office. They're usually guided by any recommendation I make.
Perfect.
Sorry?
Perfect.
Now, in the winter, when the light's right and it's a clear day, you can stand here and you can see the sea.
The sea? Do you mean you can actually see the sea?
Are you sure?
Yeah, smoke of the ships in the channel. And what price that air then, eh? Take a sniff of that. Go on, take it. Medicine, eh? An elixir. Nobody hardly ever dies here, you know. They live forever, like tortoises. Oh, it's fresh air and plenty of exercises. Yes, ride your own horses. There, oh, see, look, you can swim in your own pool every day. Yeah, well, you know, you soon get the garden tidy. Because everything grows here, hell for leather, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, everything. Apples, pears, plums, cherries, strawberries, hops, corn, sheep. Oh, everything. It's not called the Garden of England for nothing, you know. Come on, through here. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Here, just, mind just put it on the glass.
Mr. Larkin.
Yeah.
If you aren't sure you want to sell it to us, why are you waxing so lyrical about it?
Oh, sentiment, I suppose, because this is the last time I shall see the old place as it is. Selling it for demolition, you see. Well, the lake's up here.
You say you were with the Inland Revenue?
For over 5 years.
Solid stuff. And now?
I'm in agricultural development.
Sounds even more solid. Just the formality of establishing your financial reliability, Mr. Charlton. And I'll see about your loan.
Mine? Well, it's not actually for me. It's for my father-in-law. I thought I explained that.
Obviously not very clearly.
No.
Still, I don't see that it should alter things. Bluff Court is still a very sound investment. What's his occupation, your father-in-law?
Well, he's a farmer.
Excellent. Farmers always plead poverty, but I've yet to meet a poor one. So, formalities. Full name?
Larkin. Sidney Charles Larkin.
Larkin?
Yes. Why, do you know him?
Put it this way. I know of him.
Anybody who lives here, you get sick and tired of eating wild duck after a while.
You mentioned pheasants.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you put a couple of 100 young uns in now, and you could be eating pheasants until the cows come home. Yeah, or the deer, rather.
Deer? There are deer?
Oh, yes, in the woods, back there, hundreds of them. Do you like venison at all?
God, yes.
Listen, I'll tell you how Ma cooks it. She marinates it, right, for 24 hours, and she covers it in butter. Right, she puts it in a long, slow double pan in the oven, and, well, the meat just fairly falls off the bone. It is perfect. I'll tell you what, man, it is perfect.
And all this goes with the house. The lake, the woods, and everything.
Well, yes. If I was thinking of selling it, that is.
I'll give you 12,000.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
It's a perfectly good offer in my view.
Well, it is a perfectly good offer in your view, old man, but it ain't necessarily so in mine, is it? I mean, you know, you've got all that staircase in there, you've got oak panelling, the fireplaces, the master bedroom. Oh, yeah. Well, I reckon the old demolition boys would give me what? Well, I reckon 19,000 easy. Oh, yeah.
Can we get it zipped up? Couldn't you zip it all up now?
Oh, look at that, look. Ripple, see that? It's trout. Lake's full of them.
Oh, but Sunbeam, we've absolutely got to have it. I mean to say, her folly as well, it all dovetails.
Good for the image in the city, I suppose. A rural domain. Not bad for the Inland Revenue either. If I say we farm it, it could make a very useful tax loss.
Oh, what's he asking?
19. I offered him 12.
Would he split, do you suppose?
Possible, I suppose.
Try him with 15. Oh, we've got to get it agreed somehow. I couldn't bear to lose it now.
No, I know, Pinky. I'll try him with 15.
Oh.
Now, look here. This question of staff, maids, chaps to look after the grounds, we'll be doing a fair amount of entertaining.
Dinner parties?
People down from London. Shooting and fishing parties, croquet, that sort of thing. You sure we wouldn't have any trouble getting help?
No trouble at all. You have them all queuing up. Hordes of them. No trouble. As long as you pay them at the right scale, let them watch a bit of telly.
I'll give you 15, cash.
Cash? 50% up front?
As a deposit, that's rather steep.
Yes, I know, but you see, I've got the demolition lads rattling at the front door. I don't know whether I can put them off.
All right, I'll give you 50% cash by the end of the week.
Oh, I don't know. I might be able to come down a bit, but...
You're asking 19, and I'm offering to split the difference. 15, cash.
Oh, split the difference between 15 and 19. Done. 17,000.
No, that is what I said.
Splendid! Oh, I'm so glad it's all dovetailed.
Middle leg, please.
Ah, nice cup of tea. Just what I needed.
Your young lad knows how to wield a cricket bat.
You coached him, I expect.
Yeah. Well, it's all a matter of wrist work. See? Like everything else in life. Hey, Charlie boy. Here. Out for a tail-end duck. Come on, take the end of the world.
It isn't the only duck, Pop. I didn't get the mortgage. You can't buy Bluff Court.
Can't buy it? I can't buy it? I've already sold it. Hello, Sir George. Perfect day, isn't it? In a manner of speaking.
You actually have brought cash?
Yeah, all in ready, sir.
I don't think I've ever seen so much. You better come inside, Larkin. Larkin's here with a load of money.
Oh, good. Yes, £5,000, as promised. I think that clears up our little transaction.
Oh, absolutely. Forfeiture deposit if you hadn't turned up. Not forgeries, are they?
Forgeries? Very droll. Very, very droll. Can I have a receipt, please?
Yeah, right. Well, I'll put this away. I'll phone the lawyers.
Oh, right. Oh, could I have the duffel bag back, sir? It belongs to one of my children. They're very fierce about their possessions, you know.
Indeed. You shall have it back.
Thank you.
Garden?
Garden.
Bill. No, Larkin turned up here. Yeah, I know he read coming in, but he's brought the money. He's brought it in cash. Here. Oh, it's all right.
5%?
I told you. Fair's my middle name.
I believe it's called the cream off the top.
Which you are, Lady Bluffgore. Which you are.
All settled.
Yes. Oh, right. Thank you, sir.
We're so looking forward to Spain.
Viva España, eh?
What the blazes? The devil do they think they are?
Oh, that's the Jeroboams.
Who?
The new owners.
You what? Larkin!
I think I've lost another ounce, Sunbeam.
Oh, good.
It's beautiful here, isn't it? Don't you think it's beautiful?
It's much noisier than I thought it would be. The countryside. Dogs barking, cows moaning, sheep bleating, and those damn birds that wake me up at dawn. Robins or larks or whatever they are.
Hello, Ingrid.
You wish breakfast?
Just a fresh orange juice.
Yeah.
I think we should have a dinner party.
People down from London, you mean?
No, locals. A sort of getting to know you thing. Perhaps that nice Mr. Larkin.
It was that nice Mr. Larkin who assured us we'd have no trouble getting local staff.
We've got Ingrid.
She's Austrian.
Peter?
There we are, Mark. Not too early for a glass of beer, is it?
Ooh,
Never too early.
There you go.
Oh, Tar.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, half a dozen pheasants hanging in the barn.
Oh, good.
Mm.
We'll have them for dinner next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Fly over from Bluff Court, do they?
Yeah. I'm glad they restocked.
What they like, the Jeroboams?
Eh?
What's she like?
She's all right. Dithers a lot. Says things like dovetail and zipped up. Very excitable.
Oh.
No. Not excitable in a sort of hanky-panky sort of way. In a sort of love of country life.
What, cream comes out the tap and eggs grow on trees?
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, where's Charlie and Mariette this morning?
Gone to church.
Gone to church? What on earth do they want to go to church for?
Well, the vicar thought might be an idea. After all, they're getting married in church. Anyway, it is Sunday. People do.
Yeah, well, I don't. Ah, that's my church out there. I mean, if he made all that, that's where you want to thank him. Not in some gloomy old building.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? And now, I publish the band of marriage between Cedric Matthew Charlton of Maidstone and Mariette Jane Larkin of this parish. This is the first time of asking. If any of you know cause... Oh, thank you so much for coming.
See you on the big day, then?
If not before, we hope.
Oh, weddings are indeed the work of God. Bye-bye. Good morning. Ah, Brigadier, looking as sprightly as ever.
Splendid service. Uplifting. Thank you.
Morning. Yeah, you're getting married.
Oh, really? Jolly good.
Aren't you the lucky one? He looks like a jolly strapping stallion.
Steady.
Hello, Angela. Oh, hello, my dear. Oh, young man. Oh, I do apologize. Had a rather heavy lunch. Must have dozed off. Still, it's lovely to see you. Do sit down. Yeah, you'll have to be careful of that chair. Yes, it's got a wonky leg.
That's quite all right, sir. I normally lean forward anyway.
Ma thought you might like a little bit of ham.
Oh, extraordinarily kind. Good God. I'd offer you a drink. I'm afraid I've forgotten to restock lately. Rather awkward.
No, that's quite all right. General, Brigadier, we've come to ask you a favor.
Oh, well, if it's within my power.
Oh, it is. We'd like you to be best man at our wedding.
Oh, well, I'd be honored. I'd be damn well honored. Oh, but surely, a younger man.
We won't hear of it, sir.
No, with Pop and Ma. You're outnumbered, General.
What's your name?
Montgomery.
After the General.
Indeed. Is your mother at home?
She's lying down. She's pregnant, gonna have a baby.
Really? What about Mr. Larkin?
He's having a lie down as well.
They like having a lie down together.
Oh, I see. Well, perhaps you'd be kind enough to give them this after... when they wake up. Thank you so much.
I wish you'd stay.
Can't, Bertie. We're out to dinner tonight. I must get that train.
Next week, then.
We'll see.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
What's the matter, Alf? Tip burning hole in your glove?
Well, I should say so. A ruddy little threepenny bit.
Yeah. Same cheapskate did that to me and all.
Can't you do something, Sunbeam?
I've done it. I've put the logs on. I've lit the fire. And that damn thing just goes out.
Log fires aren't like this in films.
This is not the films, Pinky. This is real, honest-to-goodness country life. And it's not all it's cracked up to be. Not by a long chalk.
Oh, don't say that, Sunbeam. I saw a hedgehog today.
I hope it's warm inside. Your duck skin across my back already.
Here, keep your stole on if I were you. Only burning wet birch, isn't it? What?
Yeah.
What?
Good evening. Do come in, please.
She's not from round here.
Your hair's lovely. Where do you have it done?
Oh, not locally. I go up to London.
What a summer it's been. Absolutely heavenly. You been away at all, Mrs. Larkin?
No. No, been too busy with strawberry picking.
Really?
Sorry.
That's a lovely mink. I've been admiring it. It's quite gorgeous.
Not very much. Funny enough, I bought this with the money I made strawberry picking last year.
Oh.
Really?
I told you I'd pin you down one day. My chance has come sooner than I expected.
Yeah. Good evening.
What a pleasant surprise. I was about to say there's so little damn fun in the country, and here you are.
You know Mr. Larkin?
Oh, yes. We're just talking about having some fun.
Oh, good. We do like our guests to enjoy themselves. How's your glass, Mr. Larkin? You're still all right, I see. What about you, Corinne?
No, thanks. I don't like anything to take the edge off my appetite.
Oh, here. Screen birch. It's no good for burning.
Excellent switches in a sauna there.
Yes, we've still got a few things to learn, but my husband doesn't regret moving here. Not for a moment.
Dinner serving, please.
Oh, all's ready. I think we might go through now. I do hope everybody's hungry. Well, I hope everyone likes prawn cocktail. You mustn't mind if I don't join you. Certain things I'm not allowed. Prawns are one.
Oh, blow you up, do they? Onions get me like that.
No, I meant my diet. I have to watch it all the time.
Ma went on a diet once. Yeah. By the time she went through a list of do's and don'ts, she was ready for a rattling good breakfast.
We were hoping to serve trout patty. But if there are any trout in the lake, they've disappeared.
Oh, they're hatching. Hatching down below, I expect.
I thought they spawned a lot earlier than this.
Should do. I hope you like the white. A friend of mine's a Greek wine shipper in the city.
Oh, all right then. Well, there you go. Cheers. Bottoms up then.
Cheers.
Nectar.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I'll be delivering the boat tomorrow that came with this place.
Good. My wife can do with it for the exercise.
Oh, very good.
My husband was a raring blue at Oxford.
Oh, really? I'll say.
You'll have another drop of this Greek what's it?
Pour Mr. Larkin another drink, Ingrid. Glad you like it.
Yes, horses.
Ingrid. Yes, that's nice. Very nice. Oh dear. Yeah, that's you come from Greece and all?
I am coming from the Tyrol.
From the Tyrol, yes. It's very, very nice spot, that. I like your dress. It's very nice.
You're hunting later this year?
Well, might do. You know, depends how much time I've got. Tend to work all hours as it is. Oh.
Do try. We could share a stirrup cup.
Yes, well, I like the drink, but the riding shakes my liver up, does all sorts of ticklish things to me.
Does to me, too.
Seen any pheasants on your land recently, Mr. Jerrybone?
Hardly a damned one.
We restocked, as you told us.
Don't know where the damn things get to.
Well, perfectly obvious to me. Your birds are being taken by something.
Taken by what? Poachers?
Damned poachers.
Plenty of pheasants in our deep freeze.
Last year's, naturally.
Last year's. Pop will bring you round a brace.
Ah, good. The roast beef. Put it down here, Ingrid.
Roast beef.
It's shrunk.
How he managed to get home without collapsing from hunger, I'll never know. God, call that a dinner party.
Should have done some black pudding with this.
Oh, you warmer?
Circulation's just coming back in my feet. Oh. Mind you, I don't know why you should be cold. Steamy way that Corin Perigo was looking at you.
Oh, I don't trust that sort. These sort of females either at your throat or down your throat. Yeah, quirky. Sets my teeth on edge. I don't know what it is. There's soap down your end.
Somewhere? No, Sid, no. No, look, you'll have me under.
Wait, all right. I just got to find the soap.
No, Sid.
Hello, me old firework. How are you?
All the better for seeing you. I brought Arthur over.
Oh, right. Jolly good. There you go. Hey, who's Arthur?
The Brigadier, silly.
Oh, the General. I can't get used to the fact that he's got a real name. Hold on.
The thing is, my sweet,
Yep.
he's not quite himself. Hello, Monty. Working hard?
Yeah. I know what his problem is. He don't eat enough, does he?
No, it's the thing about being Charlie's best man.
Refill coming up, General? Oh,
But you did say to help myself to another slice?
of course I did. Only make it a slice. Turn your back and an ant could have walked off with that titchy bit you were cutting.
Ooh, as ever, you are kindness itself.
Nonsense. Just don't like seeing good food go to waste. Oh, here they come. Look, I'll see you later, General. I've got to go and change. Me and Mariette are off to London for a fitting.
Ah, General! Oh, I see you got some chow from the cookhouse. Yes, that's the ticket. Now then, what's all this about, a mutiny?
Well, straight to the point, Larkin. Post of best man. Quite frankly, I don't think I can pass muster.
Come on in.
Well, look at me. I'm a damn scarecrow.
Oh, rot! You in your best bib and tucker.
I don't have a best bib and tucker anymore. Can't run to it. Only the pension, you see, and, well, these days...
Mr. Larkin didn't tell you. He forgot.
Didn't tell me what?
Oh, well, it's an old Kentish custom. I thought I'd mentioned it. You see, it's up to the bride's father to kit everyone out. Bride, bridesmaids, even the best man.
Oh, now look here, Larkin. You may be able to sell sand to the Arabs, but you can't expect me to swallow a yarn like that.
It would only be a loan, Arthur.
No. I put up a few blacks in my time, wild
Surely
youth and so on.
20
But I've never taken money from a woman.
But surely for a 24-hour dress hire...
Damn me. If you haven't given me an idea.
Have a nice time. Tomorrow go off to Perth.
Thank goodness. A neighbour. That is a bit of luck.
What's the trouble?
No idea. Just faded out as I was driving along.
Better take a look then.
What are you looking for?
Well, pride, I suppose. There it is. I wonder. Could I wear that at the wedding? What do you think?
I think I'll pop out and get a couple of bottles of champagne.
Awfully kind of you to help me.
Try that.
You're a genius.
Yeah. The distributor cap was off.
I don't know a thing about cars. Must have worked you.
Yeah, must have.
Let me reward you with a drink. I'm only up the road.
No thanks, some other time.
But this is a good time. We'd be all on our own. My husband's up in London. So I gather is your wife.
Sorry, I've got things to do.
Oh, come on. Them such a spoil sport. They say you're quite a ladies' man.
Do they?
You've still to prove it with me.
You know what you need, don't you?
Tell me.
Good belting.
Got a riding crop at home?
Your very good health.
And yours, Angel.
Shouldn't really. Living dangerously.
Wicked.
I've already had a couple of large snifters with the Larkins. Or 3 or 4 or 5. What the hell? Cheers.
Over the top.
down the hatch, or whatever.
Hold your breaths. I bring to you most beautiful bride's mother I ever made dress for, including royal family bride's mother, whose name I never reveal, even under hot pokers.
Well, I never thought Percy Larkin would be lost for words.
Oh, Ma, you look lovely.
Water's pouring up good.
Ahoy there, Mrs. Jeroboam.
Oh!
Perfect day, innit?
How kind of you to bring it back.
That's all right, it's the least I could do. It's jolly boating weather. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you ought to get Mr. J to give you a nice row round the lake before it gets dark.
Oh, he's not at home. He's up in London. Anyway, I'm not sure he can actually row.
Oh, that's a pity. This is a nice little boat.
Bit rusty, I'm afraid. I used to dance a lot.
That's it. You're getting it.
I remember this tune. It was all the rage that year. I danced with the girl in Simla.
Oh, go on. I love limericks.
No. It's not a limerick. It's a faded memory. Oh, my God. It's like dancing with a dream.
Here, I'll tell you what. Why don't I row you round the lake absolutely free of charge?
Oh, no, I couldn't. Actually, I'm looking for some wild flowers to pick.
Oh, are you? Well, there's loads of them over there. Crowded they are. Thick as thick. Come on. Jump aboard, I'll row you over.
Oh, dear. I don't think it'll dovetail. You see, I have Corinne Perigo coming to tea at 4. What's the time now?
Look at that. Look, it's not even 3 o'clock yet. Hey, come on. There's plenty of time. Jump aboard. All aboard. It's coming aboard.
It doesn't leak or anything.
No, of course it doesn't.
You see, I can't swim. Actually, I'm absolutely terrified of water, to tell the truth.
Oh, you'll be all right.
It is safe.
Of course it's safe. Safe as Queen Mary. Oh.
It does wobble.
Oh, that's nice. You get, that's it.
Around the back?
Yeah, you sit in the back there. That's it, good girl.
Oh.
Right. There we go. Now. Oh, a life on the ocean wave. Tilly-om-pom-pom.
You will watch the time, won't you? I wouldn't want to be late for Corinne.
Oh, no. Not for Corinne, no. There you are.
I'm damn sorry. All right.
Sweet man. Oh, heavenly. Fingertips. Oh, harder.
As you wish.
Other shoulder. Oh.
How's that?
Oh, bless. You naughty man. You found my weak spot.
Oh. Honey. You're rather odd.
You poor subaltern.
Oh, look at them all. Oh.
Red shank there, look.
Tell me the names. What's this?
Willow herb, that is.
Herb. And what's this one
that's
here?
cow parsley.
Cow parsley. You know them all.
Yeah, well, I know most of them. Hey, look, this is one of my favourites in here. Come here. Let me show you. Come on.
Oh,
Here, look. Look at that one. Loose strife, that's called.
it's so beautiful.
Yeah. There's nothing more perfect than wild summer flowers in England. Look at this one. Look, monkey flower.
Oh. Good Lord. It's nearly 4:30. Corinne will be waiting, furious.
stay there till I got the boat nice and securely tied to the jetty. Otherwise we'll have an accident. All right. All right. Come on, I've got you. Oh, it's all right. All right. Oh, it's all right.
Let her go, you absolute swine!
I beg your pardon?
Don't worry. I'm a witness.
Witness?
I saw you grab her just now.
Well, of course I did, for her own good. Otherwise she'd have slipped down there and...
So you say. That's not how it appeared to you, Pinky, did it? I saw what he did. I heard you scream.
I was startled.
That's how men like him take advantage. He mustn't get away with it.
Hey, now, hang on a moment.
Report this. Have him charged. It's the only way. Let the police deal with him.
You're bonkers.
Take it out. I don't need Marriott to say it. Freely we serve because we freely love.
Oh, Milton Paradise Lost. Oh, very well. I don't mind omitting the word. It is a trifle unsuited to the modern world.
Here we go. Here we are, everyone. Here we go. There you are. That's it now. Here, Vicar. You'll go a bundle on that one. It's got a real good religious name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's called Bishop's Gaiter, better known as Holy Moses. Gin, plum brandy, grenadine, topped up with cream.
Oh, how nice.
Yes. Right, well, cheers, everyone. Cheers. Well, how are you getting on with this old wedding larking?
Oh, we're nearly there. Hymns all selected. Just going through the form of service.
We were getting rid of me saying obey, Pop.
Jolly good thing, too. Smacks of the chastity belt, that. Well, it's true. Ma would never promise to obey me any more than I'd get one of them chastity belts on her.
I gather that you and Mrs. Larkin are as yet unmarried.
Well, no. I mean, we were thinking of making it a foursome next week. Well, on the account of Ma's expecting another little one. But Charlie told us not to. Yeah, in case I have to pay any income tax.
There may be a little tax to pay in heaven, too, Mr. Larkin.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on to it.
Right. Stay there, you lot, all right?
Come in, Albert.
Afternoon, Sid.
Oh, no.
Vicar.
Here, come for your eggs.
Here, come on. Come and have a drink.
No. No, thanks, Sid. See, I'm here on official business, I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah?
I have to give you this in person. It's a summons for indecent assault.
Indecent assault?
Indecent? Would you like me to leave?
No, that's all right, Vicar. You're a man of the cloth. You've probably seen it all. You're hereby charged that on the said date in the vicinity of Bluff Court Lake, you did interfere with the person of Phyllis Monica Jeroboam of the said Bluff Court.
It's ridiculous.
Stupid woman.
Take note, you are summoned to appear before the magistrates at the Court of Petty Sessions. Well, I'll blanco up and go sick.
Sorry, Sid. Hate to do it. I'd have chucked it in a ditch if I thought I could get away with it. Now, you get yourself a good lawyer. That's my advice.
Lawyer? I don't want no lawyer. I'm going to defend myself.
Is that wise?
Yeah. You got brains, Charlie boy. You can help me. Anyway, we've seen enough trials on the telly, haven't we, eh? Hey, when's all this supposed to happen?
Oh, my God. July the 7th.
July the 7th? Oh. But that's the day of the wedding. What if they find you guilty, send you to prison?
And miss my daughter's wedding? I'll have a job. What time's it supposed to start?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. That gives us 2 hours before the wedding. Right, listen, Charlie, my learned friend. You and I are going to build up a cast-iron solid case for the defence. Assemble all the evidence. Who's here in this case?
Oh, you mean who's chairman of the bench? That'll be Sir George Bluff Gore.
Would a prayer be in order?
Call Sydney Charles Larkin. And don't forget, I put it to you. I suggest that you align Remember to pause to throw the witness off balance. And make sure you call Sir George Euro out.
If it's anything like the cricket match, you could expect a hanging judge.
I gather Larkin's going to defend himself, and it looks as though he's come dressed for the part. Clerk of court may proceed.
You are Sidney Charles Larkin?
Yes, sir. Yes, as ever was, yes.
Very well. Sidney Charles Larkin, you are hereby charged that on the 23rd of August 1958 at Bluff Court, you did unlawfully and indecently assault a certain female, namely Phyllis Monica Jeroboam. I have to put it to you, Mr. Larkin, that you have the choice of being tried by jury or having the case summarily dealt with here.
No, I want it done here and now. I don't want it to drag on. I've got a wedding to go to later on this morning.
That explains their barrel, does it?
Yes, sir. There's no law against me being dressed like this, is there, Your Honour?
No, of course not. I do have to say that I know this gentleman. Does the prosecution have any objection?
No, none at all, sir.
Proceed.
Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. Not guilty. I mean, what do you think?
This court is not interested in what anyone thinks. Just answer the questions as they are put to you.
Well, I put it to you, Your Honour, that I just have done so.
Are you represented in court?
Yes, thank you. All my family up there, lot, and a few friends. Got some more coming on the way.
The clerk means, are you represented by a solicitor?
Oh, sorry, yes, I see. No, I shall be appearing for myself, Your Honour. Yes. When I'm in the dock, I will appear as myself, and when I'm not in it, I'll be appearing for myself. If you understand what I mean, see?
Very well. I'm informed that you do have the right to conduct your case from the floor of the court, Mr. Larkin. You may leave the dock.
Yes. Thank you very much, Your Honour. I'm much obliged and all that.
Owen Barlow, appearing for the prosecution.
Proceed, Mr. Barlow.
Thank you, sir. The facts in... Do you mind?
No, not at all. No, you carry on, old boy. Carry on.
The facts in this case... The facts in this case are quite...
So far, Charlie boy, all right.
So far, so good.
Good.
The facts in this case are quite straightforward, sir, and are as follows.
I just got one question. The other afternoon...
Momentous.
Yes, but I found myself on the bed, and you weren't there.
Well, a girl has to go home sometime.
Yes, I appreciate that. But it's the time before you went home that I'm referring to.
You were asleep, darling.
Oh, damn. And you?
I had the brand you promised me. I needed it, too.
Needed it? Good God. Do you mean to say the whole affair had that effect on you?
Devastating.
Folly to repeat it?
What do you think?
Good God.
You have told the court you were afraid, Mrs. Jeroboam. Were you, in fact, more than afraid?
I was.
Were your reactions, in fact, those of any respectable, decent woman face to face alone with unexpected and undesirable interference from a molesting interloper, or, for all you know, an attacker?
I beg your pardon. Don't you talk about him like that.
Silence!
Silence, my foot. He wouldn't molest a flea. Let alone a dizzy bit of baggage.
Silence!
May I remind you, this is a court of law. Any further outbursts like that will result in instant removal. Mr. Barlow.
I think the witness has suffered enough. No further questions, sir.
Any questions of this witness, Mr. Larkin?
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, I should cocoa. Now, Mrs. Jeroboam, Will you tell the court, loud and clear, the answer to a simple question? Using your own words. Can you swim?
No, I can't.
Mrs. Jeroboam, I put it to you that you're in fact terrified of water.
I wouldn't say exactly terrified.
Oh, no? Well, cast your mind back to the afternoon in question. Weren't your first words on being invited to a trip in the boat something like, I can't swim, I'm simply terrified of water?
You told me the lake was 15 feet in places, even 20.
Gave you a bit of a turn, that, did it? Now, Mrs. Jeroboam, do you recall when nearing the jetty that same afternoon? That's where the water is deepest, by the way. That you were warned on no account should you move until the boat was moored safely to the jetty.
Possibly. I was in a great hurry.
To go where? To the bottom of the lake? Of course, that's where you would have gone if I hadn't grabbed hold of you when I did, Mrs. Jeroboam.
Not at all. I could well have looked after myself.
Not on your Nelly.
Was that expression? I failed to catch it.
It's an expression in the current vernacular. It comes, I believe, from a radio comedian.
Indeed. Not home service.
Yes, well, just 2 more questions, my lad. Mrs. Jeroboam, what did you do after after the alleged attack?
I screamed.
Oh. Well, why didn't you fight off the alleged advances, Mrs. Jeroboam?
Because you were holding both my hands.
Ah, so I've got 3 hands, have I? 2 to hold you and 1 to molest you with.
That's the stuff to give her.
Bravo!
Silence!
No sign.
No, not yet.
We should be there in 40 minutes.
What about them? They should be waiting at the church.
Well, you've driven the rolls, haven't you?
Isn't one member of the family in court enough?
Just stick a cushion under you.
Come on, get in.
I still think you could have borrowed the head waiter's tail, Parsifal. You make me feel so overdressed.
Listen, this is a day out for me. I wear monkey jackets all the year. Anyway, you don't look overdressed. You look grand. You look like a countess. May I?
So you were to take tea with Mrs. Jeroboam?
Yes. I drove over to Bluff Court, passing the lake.
And what did you see?
Well, first of all, I saw them on the other side of the lake.
And?
Pinky, that's Mrs. Jeroboam, seemed to be hurrying away from Mr. Larkin, as if she was frightened.
So it was obvious to you...
Objection! Supposition, Your Honour.
Mr. Larkin, could you refrain from playing Spencer Tracy or whoever it is?
No, sir, that's your part, Your Honour. You're always supposed to judge.
What is it you want to say?
Well, the witness is being asked to guess what's going on when it's nothing like she thinks it is.
Yeah, here!
That's one in the eye for you, madam.
Silence! Oh, very well. Strike that out.
Thank you very much, Your Honour.
Is that proper parts?
American, I'm afraid, sir, but I have the gist.
Mr. Barlow.
Thank you, sir.
Is that young Montgomery?
And would you say that the reaction of Mrs. Jeroboam was that of a woman in a state of most alarming and acute distress?
Yes, I would. She was hysterical.
One more question. Did the defendant at any time offer, in your presence, any sort of explanation or apology for his action?
No.
None whatever?
None whatever. He just laughed.
He just laughed.
Mrs. Perigo. I think that you're keen on hunting, are you not?
I enjoy the hunt.
I'm sure you do, more than most. Breaking fences, riding over people's private property, cornering the poor little fox and tearing it to bits.
Oh, really, I must object. This is totally irrelevant.
Is that an English objection or an American objection?
It doesn't matter. Objection sustained. I mean, stick to the point, Larkin.
Yes. Yes, very well, Your Honour. All right. How far away were you when you saw the alleged attack?
I've seen her before. Over in the box.
Only a few yards.
Mrs. Perigo.
Well, I suggest to you
Perigo?
that you had a neck the length of a giraffe
Nah.
and a 50-foot...
Would you have a little decorum? Come along.
You have told my learned friend that, you saw me trying a bit of a kiss and a cuddle with Mrs. Jeroboam.
Yes, I did.
Was that before the alleged assault?
Just do it.
Eh? Shh! Having a bit of trouble with the answer, are we?
No. You did make advances in the boat.
Well, whilst rowing, how did I do that then? With my feet? Silence in court! Before I go on, I'd like an adjournment.
May I again remind you, Mr. Larkin, that you are not appearing on television?
No, I'd still like to ask for a 5-minute halt, sir.
For what reason?
Vital new evidence?
Could I have a word?
Excuse me, do you mind? Do you know it's an offence to interfere with a course of justice?
Look, Larkin, don't be silly. Supposing you put me in the box again, and I say the whole thing's a terrible mistake.
Suppose you said potato crisps were stars.
It's only really a question of pride with Pinky Jeroboam. I don't believe she wants to put you in prison. Neither do I.
Fancy a spelling clink yourself, do you? You are Percival Jethro Larkin?
Well, it wouldn't be anybody else, would it? Yes, sir.
And you live at this present time at the Marble Arch Hotel, London?
That's me.
Did you say the Marble Arch?
I'm a waiter there, sir.
I see. Do go on.
Much obliged, all right? Now then, Perth, Mr. Larkin, I'd like you to take a glance around this court. Take your time. Make a nice, good, long look. All right? Do you see anyone in this court known to you as Mrs. Perigo?
No, that I don't.
Are you quite sure? Could you look at that lady up there in a red dress? Do you know her as Mrs. Perigo?
I'm blowed if I do.
You don't know her as Mrs. Perigo, but you do know her.
Oh, yes, I know her.
Ah, then, Your Honour, let the record show.
Mr. Larkin, can you tell us what this is designed to prove? Where is it meant to lead us?
To the truth.
And it's about time we heard some.
Silence. Right. Now, Mr. Larkin, can you tell the court when you last saw that lady?
A few weeks ago.
You tell me where you saw her.
Marble Arch Hotel, room 207.
And where was she?
In bed. I was on room service at the time, taking up teas.
And was she alone?
No. With a gent.
Silence! Thank you, General. So, that lady, you say, is not Mrs. Perigo?
Not what she was booked in as. She was booked in as Mrs. Fanshawe.
So, that lady describing herself in this court on oath as Mrs. Perigo registered into your hotel as Mrs. Fanshawe.
Yes, and that's a fact.
Which goes to prove, does it not, that either in this court or in that hotel that lady is telling a lie?
You're right, Sid, and 100 big and two if you ask me.
Right.
Yes, so you
I hope I haven't missed anything.
I'm ready, Pop.
My God, you're perfectly beautiful.
Pop, you won!
Yeah. This is the day when everything's perfect. Right. Come on. Here you go, Dad. In your cake.
I can't see!
Yes, what? Where are they? Where's the kids? Kip! Come on! Come on! That's it! Right, line yourselves up, line you... Right.
That's the wrong side!
Hey? Oh, this side, right. Right.